In today's video, I'm going to explain how long-term disability works. I'm going to take you through the process from start to finish so you'll have a better idea of the big picture and understand and know what to expect. Hi, I'm David Brannon, disability lawyer and founder at Resolute Legal, the place where people turn when they need to win disability benefits from government agencies or insurance companies. So how does long-term disability work? Well, for starters, you need to ask yourself, am I unable to work because of an illness, injury, or disability? Keep in mind that long-term disability is only available to people who are unable to work because of an illness, injury, or disability. It's not available if there are other reasons that you may not be working. Next, you need to ask yourself if you've worked regularly in the years leading up to when you had to stop because of the illness or injury. It's important to understand that for many of the benefits that you may qualify for, they're going to require that you've been a worker and paid into either the pension plans or paid premiums on different types of insurance that are only available to people who are working. So it's important to get that out right away. Are you someone who's been in the workforce for several years leading up to when you had to go off for disability? So if you've passed these first two hurdles, the next thing to figure out is what are the plans or programs for which I may qualify for benefits? Now, it's important to know that there are a number of plans and programs out there. Some of them are going to be based on being insurance policies, so you're going to have to investigate whether you may be covered under some of these insurance policies. For example, a common one would be being covered through a group benefits plan at work. Now, the other two sources of long-term disability benefits are going to be your provincial government and the federal government. Now, I've done a whole separate video on all the types of benefits that are out there, and I would encourage you to go watch that video. But just know at this point, you have to identify what programs and plans that you may qualify for. So once you've found the programs that you think you may qualify for, the next step is to get the application forms and to send them in to each of these programs. It's important to know that each program needs to be applied to individually. So you can't just send in one application and someone will figure out what you may get. You actually have to send a separate application into each plan or program and apply that way. So next, after getting your application, each of these plans and programs is going to appoint a claims representative. This is someone who works for the plan or program, and their job is to review your information, collect more information, and eventually make a decision about your claim. So once the claim representative has all the information, they will make a decision to approve or deny your claim. They'll communicate that to you either by phone, but ideally you want to get it in writing through an email or a letter where they set out their reasons for why they've made the decision they have, either to approve your claim or to deny your claim. So if they approve your claim, you will start getting monthly benefits paid out monthly from whatever plan you've been approved for. And you may also get a retroactive payment that would cover some past benefits that you were entitled to. Sometimes the application process can extend out, and it may mean that you were entitled to get payments earlier had they processed it earlier, or if you'd applied a little bit earlier. Either way, often when you get approved, there will be a one-time payment for past benefits, and you will continue to get your monthly payments going forward. Now, on the other hand, if this insurance person, the claims representative, if they deny your claim, and it can be an insurance or through a government agency. If the claims representative denies your claim, then you have the right to appeal. What an appeal means is that you're going to submit further forms and information asking them to reconsider their decision and hopefully get it overturned. So whether you get approved right off the bat or if you have to get approved through the appeals process, eventually you may get to a point where you're getting ongoing monthly payments and you may wonder what happens next. At that point, you still have an obligation under all long-term disability plans to provide proof of ongoing disability. So none of these plans are such like you get approved once and that's it. With all of these plans, you have to continually prove to them that you continue to be disabled over time, and the amount of information that they'll require from you will be different from plan to plan. Some of them may want you to provide information like sometimes it can be as much as every week, every month, once a year. Some plans won't reach out to you at all. It's all going to depend on the plan you're involved with, but just understand there'll be an obligation for you to continue to prove your eligibility for benefits. That's it. If you still have questions, reach out to our support team for a free consultation.